I don't want to partake in any of that. We're just ending a weekend where 71 black people were shot in Chicago, 13 of them killed, and we're not talking about that. Instead, we're talking about old tapes.
We're going to talk about all of it. You have a problem?
No, we're not. I have a problem that we're doing wall-to-wall coverage on
tapes. You have a problem with who you're appearing on this?
No, I don't have a problem
Candace,
with him.
you have a problem with who you're appearing on this segment with?
I'm actually respectfully saying to him that we should both decline tearing apart the black community for the sake of television. And because MSNBC always invites me on to do that, I am declining to do so when our community is mourning the 71 people that were shot over the weekend. We need to stop this warfare and come together and talk about things that matter. And what is going on in Chicago is a bigger topic and should be a bigger topic on this network than what Trump said 18 years ago and whether or not it means that people change over 18 years, which, shocker guys, they do.
Well, I'm going to have the professor respond, but I have to respond on behalf of myself. You knew what you were invited to discuss, and we're happy you're here. It's very important to me in this show that we have these conversations and invite a lot of people of all perspectives. If there's a problem with that, I think you knew what the invite was to begin with.
About 25 white Democrats assembled to kick me out of a restaurant yesterday, to throw water and to throw eggs at me because I am a conservative that supports Donald Trump. The very same Donald Trump, okay? The very same Donald Trump that has not Obama. Obama did not do this. It's because President Trump has been slashing regulations, and it has brought this economy to a place it has never been at, okay? We have unemployment that's an all-time low for both women. You brought up women, you brought up gays, you brought up black people. Unemployment is at an all-time low across the board. You guys refuse to acknowledge the truth that we are doing better. You want to talk about fascists? Antifa attacked me. This is an all-white gang that attacked me and attacked an all-black police force in Philadelphia, okay? And they claim to be fighting racism. How is it plausible, Professor, that you allow this to happen to your community because you decided that because we are ideologically conservatives, you are okay with this? You're okay with the resurgence of the Democrats?
I haven't said a word.
Don't cut me off.
I haven't said a word.
You just said a lot of words.
I didn't say a word.
Actually, if somebody was counting,
I said nothing about you.
Now you're cutting me off.
I said nothing about you.
No.
I find what happened to you reprehensible, by the way.
I still have to keep it going. Candace, we're going to take a pause.
No,
Candace,
I didn't get to finish. You just went on for 5 minutes straight. You are attacking your argument that you just made.
I'm going to let you finish, but if you're calling out the professor, I have to give him time. So Candace, go ahead.
Liberals have been attacking conservatives, and you guys say nothing about it.
Wow. Candace Owens really has cojones, huh? I don't even know who that journalist is. I've seen him before. I don't even know his name. If you said I'll give you $3 million, I still wouldn't know his name. But if you're a real journalist, you should never use the word I. No one cares what you think. You are not the news. You are there to read the news. You are there to report the news. And he said, I need to step in and say something here. No, you don't. You're there to moderate a conversation. Period. And what Candace Owens is saying is completely true, that under President Donald Trump, if you look at unemployment rates among women, African Americans, so many other groups, record lows. But these lying, air quotes, activist journalists don't want to acknowledge that. And what Candace said in the beginning was, look what's going on with murders in Chicago in these black neighborhoods. No one is talking about that. Instead, they want to play a shell game and blame Donald Trump. And I think that, this was a few years ago when President Trump was in office. And I think the black community in the last, 6, 8, 10 months, with the immigration crisis that we have in this country, with illegal aliens, that's what they are, coming through our southern border. And, they're getting VA benefits. They're bumping people off of lists for public housing. They're in our children's schools. And I think this is largely impacting segments of the black community that feel very displaced and very disrespected. And there is an awakening. And I think that Democrats that have been pretending to care about the black community and bloviating about Donald Trump, I truly think there's going to be a reckoning, and it can't come soon enough.